Que lo que familia? Oye, so earlier today I had these two women knock on my door. I'm thinking at first it was my fiance because she was out and about with her friend. I end up looking through the peephole. I see two women. I open the door, I answered, and they tell me that they're Jehovah. So they're explaining to me this event that's coming up, and they would love for us to come and be there. Something tells me to bring them inside. Now, at the time I didn't know why, but then I realized why I told them to come in. I wanted to have a little friendly debate about just the different circumstances, the different beliefs, and the non-beliefs. Because I'm a heavenly follower of Jesus Christ. I believe in the man. I believe he is the Son of God. I believe he is God. That's just who I am. That's just who I believe in. So, I know they don't believe in all that. I wanted to have a friendly debate with them about that. They end up telling me they can't stay. They have friends in the car, this and the third. I was trying to have them be comfortable, sit down. I had my son with me and stuff. He had just woken up. So I wanted to have that talk. I realized after my lady had told me what her dad does, doesn't matter who that person is. If that person is not a follower of Christ and they are out preaching about it, or if they come to your door, he will actually bring them in to his home. He's done that before, she has told me. And I can understand the uncomfortability of having strangers, especially people with different beliefs, coming into your home, talking to them. But then I end up realizing that he is doing God's work. Most people ain't gonna like that, but yeah, you are doing God's work by having those debates with people, by as well letting them know the wrongdoings of one is doing. He's also the same person that if someone is out preaching in public, he will come up to you and be like, hey, that's not true. Want to debate? I got time. And most people won't want to do that. So it's just like, I know we see YouTube and we see people like out and about, and they'll come up to you and preach to you and relate to you, try to relate to you. But 9 times out of 10, if you're not in a big open space or in a big area, anything like that, when can you ever see that? I realize I want to take initiative and follow what he's doing. Whoever comes to my door, if you Jehovah, or if you someone who wants to just invite me to something that's not Christian-wise, that's not Christ-wise, that's not being a follower of Jesus, I would want to debate with you about it. I would like to debate with you about it. I would like to actually talk about it. Because at the end of the day, I have my morals, I have my belief, and can no one change that? Man has saved me multiple of times. Saved me and my family multiple of times. So, I can never do that. As you see how my son is on me right now, I'm going to end it at that, familia. I just want to get on here and just tell you, hey, we got to start being more bold for Jesus. We got to start being more bold for the Heavenly Father. And it doesn't have to be this way as I'm telling y'all, but it has to be in some sort of way. That's the only way we can uplift that man's kingdom. And who's better than the King of Kings? Just know it's all love at the end of the day. Dale.